Guys, Rita doesn't want me to stream today. What do I do? Rita! Stop that! Wait, did I get that? What did I get that for? Are we done with the words now? Can I stop the words? I know you guys like words and all, but you don't need to like finish it. Fine, I guess I'll let it run out. Fine. Okay, good. Now we can go to our regularly scheduled ghost content. There we go. Hello, everybody. No, Jack. That's enough. That's enough words. Stream is starting. Shaking my head. What do you guys like words more than me? That's so mean. Hello, everybody. Daddy, no! Stop! Words is over! You guys like words more than me. That's so mean. This is so rude and so mean. Also, congratulations, Gamma, on your beautiful, wonderful, delicious, holy coffee bean. Oh, and that is your first coffee bean, too. You got real lucky there. That's one of the special coffee beans with special abilities. How do you feel about your first daily coffee bean ever? Is it an exciting moment for you? It is very exciting for me. It is very rare for someone to have their first coffee bean ever. Which, by the way, you actually cannot spend. Once you get the daily coffee bean, your little wisp will actually eat it. So yeah, these little guys are actually powered by the coffee beans that you redeem. So if you don't redeem your coffee beans, your poor little wisp will starve and die. I don't know why I'm holding Seven's wisp, but yeah. Boing. It's okay, he'll come back. Congratulations on your yummy burning coffee bean. But yeah, as you guys saw by the title, we are going to finish Snow Miku today. I promise. Today is the last day that I'm working on Snow Miku, I think, because she is pretty much done, mostly. I mean, kinda. And I'll post her on VSDC Pro, and it'll be amazing, and I'll do a lot of frog memes to promote her, and then we can continue on with our regularly scheduled ghost content. But, I also wanna reiterate that you don't have to vote to if you don't want to. Especially because VSDC Pro is a Japanese website, and it is kind of weird to log into a Japanese website when you don't know any Japanese. Like when you have to create your account. It can be a little bit weird. But it's okay because I'll make a tutorial. But yeah. We are going to finish this Snow Miku. It'll be amazing. I don't know if I'll win. Honestly, I don't have very high hopes. But it is fun to design Miku. Especially Frog Miku. Frog Miku, if you will. I have been referencing a lot of like the older entries, mostly the finalists, because what I think is that the finalists of the older Snow Miku contests sort of show what like Good Smile Company or Krypton are willing to do in terms of detail. I have also been referencing like a ton of Snow Miku past figures as well as just like regular Miku Nendos, so that I can also see the level of detail that some other Snow Miku Nendos have. What I have noticed though is that a ton of like Snow Miku Nendos are actually way simpler than other like brand partnership or official design Miku Nandos and figures overall. I'm gonna show you like an example later. But yeah. Once I'm done with like the simple shading, I will be continuing on to finishing rendering the Valentine's Day art that I totally did not forget to finish for Valentine's Day. That didn't happen. I totally posted that on time and it's totally finished, and what you're gonna see is a throwback. It's an illusion. Yes. A very good illusion. I'm just showing you a recording of me doing the Valentine's Day thing. But yeah. Speaking of snow, I got to brush some snow off. Oh yeah, Teddy, you live in like a very snowy area. How's the snow there? Are you still mortal enemies with the snow, or are you just like regular snow? Is it like not that bad right now? How bad is the snow? Or how good is the snow? Maybe the snow was good today. Maybe it was very friendly. Mm. Oh god damn it. I don't know why, but PNG Tuber Remix has been a pain in the ass recently. It's like every Windows update, this app breaks. And the worst part is that since this is an indie program, and of course I have it for free, it's not like I can be too picky about it. They're trying their best. Congratulations on your 45 stream streak, Space Wizard. Also, wait, no, you weren't the one who was calling their. Yeah, you weren't the one who was calling their pet Stinky. That's so mean. Speaking of snow. Oh, I went back to level 1 area. I think that's good. Is that good? I think that could be good. It could be a good sign. Or maybe it's a sign of you do not want the snow I used to get. Yeah, you do not want the snow that Teddy used to get. He has shown pictures both on Crony's server and on my server, and it's not good. I'm pretty sure that the snow went up to like their waist. On one day, on one of the pictures, and given that Teddy is probably taller than me, that means that I'm probably going to be like up to my chest, since I am tiny. No, Gamma, it's not just you. My internet just decided to like freak the fuck out. Please work! Give it a second, give it a second. Please. Give it a second. It's trying very hard right now, okay? Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, the frame skips are so bad. Give it a second. I believe in you. I believe in you, internet. Please. Please. 45,000, 14,000 kbps? That's not possible. Okay, I think that... Okay, it stabilized again. Yeah, just like a little hiccup. My mom has a meeting right now. Yeah, my mom has a meeting. So, we are technically sharing internet. We are sharing bandwidth right now. So there was just a little dip. Small dip. Very normal in this stream. I mean, it isn't a blanket or ghost stream if I don't have internet issues. Or lag issues or temperature issues. The stuff is endless in this universe. Frida, don't do that. Frida really didn't want me streaming today. She was whining all the way. Whenever I sat down at my desk and please work. Edamame? Why not coffee? Also, thank you for the follow. Wait, what? Wasn't? I thought Ethan was following me. I can't believe they weren't. That's so mean. Frida? Frida, please do not sit on my desk while I'm working. Yeah, you've got your little bed there. Get on your bed. I'm sorry, Frida doesn't really want me to stream today for some reason. No, Frida, you've got your little bed. Stay on your little bed. I can give you chin scratches from your bed. That's why I put it right beside you. That's why I put it right beside yours. I've dabbled in some edamame consuming myself. What about coffee? The only bean I care about is the coffee type. No, Frida. Frida! Go back to your little bed. Please. No biting. If Frida continues misbehaving, I might have to pull out the Spanish, guys. No! Frida. No. That's enough. No. Get on your little cat tower, stay there. No, don't bite my hand. Guys, my cat is bullying me. Stay there. Be nice. God damn it. My cat is such a brat. She's such a spoiled brat. I've been having Twitch problems all day. Huh. That's weird. That's weird. I am made of blankets. So true. I haven't even opened Death and Taxes up until like that playthrough. I should really get back on Death and Taxes. It is such a fun game. And very on theme too. So yeah. Now that Frida's like a little bit pacified, I'm gonna like go real quick into my main screen. One may never know when Frida will start being a brat again. Also, give my main screen a second because it takes a little bit to. There we go, beautiful. Twitch periodically fails to send the on message here and there, but it's rare. I mean, it depends on like Twitch server stuff. Like sometimes it fails to send my messages if like the servers aren't super stable. But I do think that it's because my mom and I are having meetings at the same time, like video calls, slash streaming things, and and have you true-proofed the wires? I have done very thorough true-proofing, especially because Frida likes chewing a ton. But yeah. Today we finish our our snow Miku. I'll upload it to Pia Pro. I'll make like cute little stuff and we'll be happy forever. But my Twitch unfollowing me from Blanket Scroll, that is so true. And that's so sad. How dare they unfollow? But right now I am working on the rabbit Yukine since I have already finished like the turnaround details. For Miku, I am doing Rabbit Yukina next. As you can see, I decided to remove like the snowflake holes from the skater, from the skate blades, because I do think that it'll be a little bit difficult to do so at a scale that's so small for Nindos. Because at the end of the day, this Snow Miku contest, even though they do have a, they do have like big large scale figures. I'm just gonna do like boing. Even though Snow Mikus do get like large scale figures, for example, which one is the latest? I think that right now we only have the latest winner in Nintendo version. But the other winners of Snow Miku, for example, this one was glittery snow material, I believe. She does have a detailed period. As you can, she has like a detailed figure. They do go for detailed figures, but usually the main design needs to be made for the Nendo so that it works well. But yeah, so this is some of like Miku has just like a character vocal series. Like this is just like her entire category, and as you can see, some of the figures obviously vary on detail and on variety, so I am trying to keep my design with enough detail that is eye-catching, but not as much detail so that it is actually like overwhelming for like a molded doll. I don't know how Nendos are made, to be honest. Alas 7. Frida was asking my dad for food, and I told him that Frida eats at 7 p.m. Here's the thing, my dad really loves Frida, but unfortunately, on the other hand, Frida really doesn't like my dad. She doesn't like him for some reason. She tolerates him, and she only tolerates him when he gives her food. So we have been trying something. And is that whenever my dad's home and it is Frida's feeding time, I will ask him to give Frida her food instead of me giving Frida her food, so that she starts liking him a little bit more. But yeah, basically, the main snow MIKU figures are made for Nindos, so they have to be simpler. So I cannot go all ham on them. Like, for example, like these super detailed MIKUs, because they simply are something that is probably done in collaboration with brands and stuff. Ooh, another amazing snow MIKU. This is my favorite snow MIKU so far. The winter delicacy MIKU. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so adorable. I think this is a Figma, right? Yeah, Figmas are the series that are mobiles. So the ones that are actually like ball jointed and you can move and stuff. But yeah, so I have been doing research. I have been doing extra research so that I don't like overexert the amount of stuff that I can do with this MIKU. Yeah, I'm just going to, like, the things that we are missing so that we can, like, label this project are complete are very small. Obviously, we need to do the background details. We need to add like a little bit of like extra shading so that it looks a little bit more like, I don't know, polished, I believe. Yeah, polished is the word. And of course, we need to like add the design notes that I've got on my little notepad. I like to just make design notes and design like mock-ups in my notebook. If you're in my VIP chat or if you're subbed, you actually do get the pictures of my design notes that I usually have, on a little notepad during whatever thing that I'm doing. I just have a notepad on the side to doodle on. My cat always gravitates to my desk chair. If I'm in my chair, she instead leaps in my lap, which then makes me feel guilty for having to eventually get up. No, Frida just likes... The thing about Frida is that she really likes sitting on my lap. But the problem is that I have a very interesting way of sitting. I sit with my knees up to my chest. So when I am drawing on my desk chair and I need to get closer, I sort of like pull on my knees and I squish Frida. I accidentally squish her. So when I'm working, I feel bad because I usually have to pull up my chair closer to me, and that means Frida will get squished. She will get positively squashed. Another thing is that Frida really likes all of the pencils and markers and all of the things that I have on my desk that are like playable. Frida, baby girl, you cannot drink coffee. You cannot. No. And she, of course, always gravitates to any kind of beverage I have on my desk, because she likes being included. Which, by the way, is the reason why everyone in my family now knows that she likes orange juice. Frida's one of those weird cats that actually likes citric fruits and citric scents and citric everything, even though they are supposed to dislike it. And there's actually a really funny story about that. So, Back when Frida was still like a 1 year old, I think. Yeah, she was about 1 year old. I decided I really wanted to get myself a little rose plant. Because my bedroom actually has pretty good lighting for plants. In fact, when I was in Canada, my dad put all of his plants on my bedroom. Either way, I got my little rose bush. I put it in a place where it would get sun in the mornings, and everything was perfect until Frida decided that rose leaves were very yummy. They were very yummy. So she started chewing on them. Of course, I couldn't let my cat eat all of the rose leaves. That would be bad. That would be bad for her digestion. So I read on the internet that if I mix like a little bit of lime juice with water and I put it on a spray, I could spray the leaves, and since cats usually don't like citrics, or they don't like citric flavors, Frida would eventually like be trained off. She would be turned off by the flavor and not eat the rose leaves. Yeah, no, obviously that didn't work. She just started eating them more enthusiastically. She really liked the citric flavor. And in the end, one day I left one of my orange juice on my nightstand, because if usually there's like a cold drink that I drink during breakfast, I sometimes just take it to my desk so that I can drink something while I'm working. And well, I left it unattended, and when I came back, Frida was drinking the oranges as if it was hers, and she was sipping it with such delight. It wasn't just like, oh, a little lick, and then she like realizes it's acidic and she decides to not drink it anymore. No, she was taking very happy sips out of that orange juice. Which either means those websites lied to me, or Frida is just the weirdest cat in the universe. Frida's just very unique. But yeah, either way, that poor rosebush died because all of the leaves were eaten, and the ones that weren't eaten were so covered in cat saliva that the leaves couldn't really breathe properly. And I decided that perchance me having plants in my bedroom is not in the cards for me. At least as long as I have a cat. So, or specifically Frida, for that matter. So, yeah, I cannot have my perfect aesthetic room, unfortunately. And also, this is why I cannot leave drinks unattended, because she rarely wants to try all of the drinks I have. I think Frida needs to be replaced. How fucking dare you, Ethan? Mods, send him to the gulag. She just wants to gravitate in your pencils. No! Stop encouraging her. Do not encourage her to do more chaos. She's baby. She shouldn't be allowed. Also, those bed fills are very expensive. Taking your pets to the bed is a very pricey. Which reminds me, Frida needs to take her vaccines on April. And her little it's not immunosuppressants, but they are medicine for her FCV. So that her teeth don't hurt, or they don't at least bother her. Because for those who don't know, Frida has chronic FCV. She is FCV positive, and as such, she cannot. Well, I'm sorry, I lost my wording there. But basically, Frida, due to the fact that she has chronic FCV, she does have some dental issues. Because when you've got chronic FCV, when your cat has chronic FCV and they're FCV positive, usually the FCV virus attacks the gums specifically, and so Frida needs to get a shot every year so that the dental problems aren't as bad, so that she can handle like the dental discomfort. The best solution, the more permanent solution, is to take off all of her teeth. But I'd feel bad. She already is missing most of her front teeth, and some of the teethers like at the back. Not all of them, but still, I feel bad taking away the rest. I don't want my cat to be toothless. But yeah, another thing about cats with FCV, the ones that are FCV positive, is that they cannot live with other cats that aren't FCV positive, because it is contracted through saliva. Well, technically it is contracted through a ton of ways, but the chronic version, which is like the one that actually sticks with your cat forever, is contracted through saliva. So if you have an FCV positive cat, you cannot have another cat unless they're also FCV positive. But that is okay because Frida hates other cats. She is very, very possessive, so that will not happen in her lifetime. Frida's an alien? No, she is the goddess of the universe. And she is the supreme leader of the Frida cult. Yes. Frida, no. Come here. It's okay. 15 minutes till then. You can resist for 15 minutes. You won't die. You won't starve, I promise. I promise you won't starve if you wait for 15 more minutes to get your din. Also, no, that's my glove. You do not play with my glove. That is bad. Well, Frida's in my lap now, and as I said, since I like sitting with my legs drawn up, that means that Frida is in between, like, my chest and my legs. And that also means that even though I'm pretty sure that she enjoys the little bit of pressure from being in between them, but also her head really gets in the way. Frida's better than Blanket. I agree, because Frida reigns supreme. Isn't that right, baby girl? Frida says yes. Frida says correct. Because she is the ultimate being. This is what peak form looks like. Right. Frida is what peak form is, and what it looks like, and what it represents. Isn't that right, baby girl? Ah! She tried to bite me! She tried to bite my hand! What the hell? Frida! No! She's trying to bite my hand while I'm drawing. This isn't fair. No! Stop! Frida. No. Perfect time to rob you. No! Wait, what is that? I accidentally pinned something. Is Casper better than Blanket? No, he's a trick-ass bitch. Okay, let me pin again the Discord link. How dare you, Robin Stefan? Right on my weakest moments. God damn it, I accidentally pinned something else again. There we go, finally. Oh my gosh. Frida, please do not bite me while I draw. That is not very good for my health. Yeah. You know, it is so interesting to now know that Giga is, like, one of the biggest Vocaloid producers of the time, specifically with, like, Kagami Narin and Len. Because I feel like now a ton of people are just using MIKU and Teto. Even though, like, MIKU sometimes. I mean, software-wise, the cryptonoids are definitely a little bit lower because I don't know if you have checked out VS Studio, but if you try to make them sing in another language, they're not as versatile. I was listening to a Kaito song created in VS Studio, and of course, it was very nice because of course it's Kaito. I like his voice a ton. I think that it is very nice, and the tuning was very nice. It was very pretty. But unfortunately, the English was not very understandable. You would have to have the lyrics to actually understand what they were saying. Which is a shame, because again, Gakupo has a really, really nice voice, and I do think that if Krypton wasn't so overprotective of like the of their IP when it comes to music, or not when it comes to music, but when it comes to their voice banks specifically, they would sound great if they had like more language options. But yeah, unfortunately, the Kryptonoids have struggled a lot with language models ever since they moved out of like Vocaloid. They truly work best as Japanese voice banks. And even though there exists like English voice banks, they simply don't have enough like flexibility on their phonetics to do English songs. Because English and Japanese, I'm going to say this controversial opinion, hot take, English and Japanese are very different languages. Wow. So I'm pretty sure that it can be a struggle for international producers to make their Vocaloids not only sound well, tuning wise, but also sound understandable. On whichever language they're trying to make the song in. They are pretty small. Just because I'm small does not mean that I'm bad. That's very sizest of you, Stefan. That's very heightest. Frida, please don't bite me. Please don't bite my face. Every time I make like very interesting movements with my hands, when I move my hands a little bit too much, Frida gets locked in and then thinks, oh, it's game time. Listen, at least you're more comfortable in playing. So true, actually. So true. I am very, very comfy. But you know, the one thing I don't like about planes is that my neck hurts a lot whenever I try to sleep on a plane. I don't know what's the difference between cars and planes, but when I sleep on a car, my neck doesn't hurt. Even though I have trained myself to sleep like sat upright. I can sleep while sitting upright. But when it comes to planes, I just get the worst neck aches ever. Even with the little pillows. Actually, the pillows make me more uncomfortable. The neck pillows. I really don't like them. They're very uncomfortable to me and I don't like feeling that cramped in my neck area. I feel very constricted. Why are you guys so mean and taking away my arrow? Don't you want me to spread love and happiness? A lot of people use the neck pillows wrong, I found out. Huh. Well, either way, I just don't think that I like being constricted in that way. Like, I don't like feeling that much pressure on both sides of my neck. One side is good, two sides is bad. It makes me feel like somebody's going to choke me from behind. Is that claustrophobia? I don't think I'm claustrophobic, but that specifically I just don't like. You're supposed to put it around my shoulder. What do you mean? I put that like that, yeah. That's how you're supposed to put that. Wait, how do you think that I use the neck pillows? Like, how do you think I'm using the neck pillows? Do you think I'm using them as like a regular pillow? Or I see a lot of people put it around the neck. Well, you put it around the neck, it's just that you're supposed to put like you're supposed to put it so that it supports your chin. It supports your chinny chin chin. Instead of like it supporting the back of your neck. But either way, I don't like being restricted like that. Which is very funny because I do like sleeping on my stomach. So technically that would make me feel more comfortable, but for some reason they don't. I really do think it's the extra pressure, in my opinion. Like, it's just too snug. It's too tight. Also, again, trained myself to already sleep upright, so it's not like I need to keep up the posture with a pillow. I already do that naturally. Honestly, it is so funny that I have learned so many useful and not very useful abilities just from being on a school bus or just from like school experiences. Because the reason why I learned how to sleep with my neck upright, like reflexively upright, was because when you're little and you sleep with your with other students beside you, you obviously will subconsciously and accidentally check the... Yes, I am blind. Anyways, when you're beside someone and you accidentally like put your head on their shoulders, some of them will nudge you gently. Some of them will nudge you very gently, put you back upright, and it'll be okay. Some people will allow you to lay on their shoulders. But some other people will shove your head back upright as if you had committed a crime against them. As if you had like a deadly virus transmitted by head put on shoulder. And some people are mean enough to do it to little kids. To do it to like 6 or like 5 or 6 years old or 7 years old who are barely like on first grade. So ever since I was little, I just like trained myself up to like not lean on any shoulders or anything. Okay. Wow, look at him! So cute, so pretty, so pretty. They are so pretty. What do you think, Frida? Do you think they're pretty? Okay, so what I was thinking for like Yukine and the rabbit is that it's going to for the tadpole tail, it's going to have the same type of gradation that... How dare you, Ethan? That's the most evilest thing you could do to someone. It's not their fault. They're just trying to sleep. And they shoved so aggressively. Some even like made a game out of it, like it was some sort of like evil volleyball game. And you were their stupid ball. People are so mean. Anyways.
I said onto my
Frida,
shoulder.
No, you cannot. But she's trying so hard to bite and play with the pen. Frida, no, you'll get indigestion. And also, this graphic tablet is very expensive. You shouldn't chew on the pen. Boing. There we go. And the base for the tail bling is going to be blue. Like this little line, yeah, it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be like the main blue. I feel like maybe we should make the gradient a little bit higher, I think. Why would you do that? That's also evil. Wait, why can't I hear audio stuff? Why can't I hear audio stuff? God damn it. Will I have to restart my OBS? You know what? That's okay. I don't need to hear stuff. I don't need to listen to things. Anyways. Look at this fork. Look at this fork that still has their tadpole tail. Sort of like the inspiration for Yukine. Rabbit Yukine. That's the name of the rabbit, by the way. Her name is Yukine. But yeah, I do think that I'm gonna make the gradient a little bit stronger. That way it does feel like it's more transparent. The thing about gradients is that you gotta be careful about them. You cannot go like too much on them. You cannot do too much on them, or else it'll look weird. But I think this is good. Yeah. And I think that to sell the transparency effect, I'll just use the lightest green for these areas on the plain version, the one that doesn't have any gradients. There we go. And that way it sort of like feels like there's actually like a transparency going on without it having to be super obvious. Just I could do. Man, this song. How old is this song? Like, I know that this song isn't old, but if I actually look up the date, it's probably the date it was released. It's probably going to make me feel old as shit. It's going to make me feel ancient. It's going to make me feel like I am a fossil. But I am so sure that this song isn't old. This song feels so new to me. But of course, Ayesha Erotica, I know that she took a hiatus. A very, very long hiatus, actually, for a while. Like, her comeback was with Bite Me. And with From the Back. And those were released, I believe, 2 years ago. So I think that I will be blissfully ignorant on the date that this song was released, just for my mental health. Blanket is the not best cause Stefan. How fucking dare you? Also, stop killing my wisps! Stop killing my wisps! You guys are so mean! Okay. Now. What is this one for? Oh, it's for the side view, right? I can actually clip this. Yeah, now that it's filled, I can actually clip this. Boing. There's the line art. Oh, this is for the... Boing boing. I don't know what this is for. Oh, wait, I see. Okay, it is for the bubble blower. This is for the, little hairpin. This one's MIKU's, and the other one is Yukine's, because Yukine also has the hairpin. No, como tú no hay en esta vida. Oh shit, it's 7 p.m. It's time to feed the beast. I'll do that next outbreak, I promise. Also, thank you for the save. And I'm not hearing anything because I will have to restart OBS for that. So true, you have the gay coffee bean. That certifies you as gayest one of all. Okay, in 5 minutes, ad break will start, so I'll give Frida her din-din. I know, Frida! I'm so sorry. Okay, give me a second. I'm curious. Can you give Rabbit Yukine, let me just do this no Miku. Oh, okay, you can give it a little blush. Good. That's what I wanted to know, just in case. Oh, yeah, look at this little guy. This little guy is so cute. And by the way, Rabbit Yukine's markings, you actually cannot, like, change the shape of them. You have to keep them the shape that they are. But you can change the color. And I have seen people change the shape. And I don't know if that's allowed. No, stop! What if I said it wasn't cute? I will cry myself to sleep, just chill. Do you want me to cry myself to sleep? Why are you so mean and evil to me? All I want is to share joy and happiness. But you want me to suffer and die and cry and you guys are so mean. Second one is Snowdrop. No! Oh, wait. I mean, is it really violence if you're taking away a weapon? Why do you guys love making me blind? Imagine if I had to actually take off my real glasses for the glasses redeem. I would not be able to draw. Well, that's a lie. I would be able to draw, but I wouldn't be able to look very clearly at the messages on chat. Yeah. They'll be kind of blurry. I would probably not read your chat messages very well if I did that. Do you guys not want me to read your chat messages? Do you guys just hate my guts? You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean and evil and fucked up. Okay, there you go. Simple and effective, I think. And then I'll do another one. What do you mean? No! No, please. I've been so nice to you, and all you do is bully me. And be mean to me. I'll tell Frida about this. And she'll be very upset. I mean, how am I supposed to manage her cult if I'm not allowed to read? No, I do not accept your kiss apology. No. You cannot manipulate me with kisses. That's very mean. Cannot manipulate me with forehead kisses. I am not that easily sellable, buyable. Stay with me. What the? Okay, ad break is going to start, so I'll be right back while I give Rita her din so that she doesn't kill me and spill my blood in the name of food. I do wonder if we do have some more coffee made because we're already out of coffee the last time I checked. I would have to brew a new pot. What if I give you a kiss? The chocolate. No, that's so small. Those are like consolation prizes Valentine's chocolate. No, I want the big box. I want the ones that have like the ton of yummy chocolates. Speaking of, remember guys, always celebrate Valentine's Day the day after the real date so that you get discount chocolate. Yes. Okay, are we just started? I'll be right back. Guys, Rita's being mean and evil right now. I made myself some cereal after ages of not having cereal. And Frida wants to steal all of it. She's so evil. And she just had her dinner. I just gave her dinner. Why do I not have my glasses again? Boing. Oh, yeah, she's being super mean right now. There you go. What kind of background do we want to give this no MIKU? I have seen a ton of very, very cute backgrounds that people have made for their snow MIKUs. And I don't know which one to use. I don't know which one to do. But I am hoping when I check the backgrounds, I gotta make sure that I'm not covering the Cryptum Future Media. The Cryptum Future Media thingy. Because that is actually something that is in the rules. I cannot remove this nor obscure it in any way. So, I think that I actually downloaded some cute brushes to decorate with. But since I'm not very knowledgeable with the tools of this program specifically, I do feel a little bit out of my comfort zone when doing backgrounds because I am so used to using Medibang's layout. Which again, very sad because the program is already like really deprecated. I can see it like get more and more deprecated every time another Windows update rolls in. It's really sad. But also, I gotta learn to let go. Yippee! Not fine, RTC. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry that sound alerts are not really working for me right now, so you will be able to hear it from your side, but I will not be able to hear stuff from my side. The only way to fix that is to probably restart OBS, but that's sort of a pain. I don't want to do that. But maybe I can just like use the snowflakes that we are doing. Also the snowflake that I didn't use. I didn't use this snowflake for anything because it just didn't fit very well. So yeah, we can just use it as like a little background decoration thing. Yeah, how are you doing? How was your day? Did you do anything for Valentine's? I kind of sort of want to make it as minimalist as possible because again, not very used to the program, but I also don't want to make it too minimalist, you know? There are some very, very pretty backgrounds on the current entries. So again, don't want to overdo it, but I also don't want to underdo it. I made the best dinner of my life for Valentine's. Ooh, so nice. I like cooking, but I don't like cleaning up, so I don't really do cooking very often. But I'm glad that you had a nice Valentine's Day. Did you cook for a partner, or was it just like a treat yourself kind of thing? Because I am all for treating yourself. You should do that more often. Ooh! Yeah, that's so good. I wish I had like ordered something for Valentine's Day, but again, I am on a budget, so I will not be ordering like any uh takeout food or anything until my finances are a little bit better. So I will not be treating myself until much later, unfortunately. But I'm glad that you had a nice solo dinner. Oh, I see. That's okay. I mean, we still pass it though. Don't like that stupid clown. Yeah. I will treat myself. It's just that, you gotta keep yourself in a budget. So I will definitely treat myself just like with smaller things because takeout can be expensive, at least here in Colombia. It is more expensive to eat out or to have takeout than to make food yourself. It's actually something that apparently not many is not common in some countries. Apparently in some countries it's actually cheaper to eat out. I see. Cheaper going out to eat is my dream. Yeah. Again, it all depends on like the place where you're at. But also, I wish. One day I'll treat myself to something really yummy. Don't worry about it. So, here's the deal. I have noticed that a ton of like the snow mikus that are selected for finalists have Japanese descriptions. It is mostly Japanese artists. But you treat Frida more though. Oh, half of my paycheck is actually used on treating Frida. Don't worry about it. Baby girl is living a real good life. Actually, my mom thinks that most of my expenses are actually just Frida. And I agree. But also, she deserves it. She deserves it because she is a baby. So, I will continue to spoil Frida rotten until it bites me in the ass. Or she bites me in the ass. Oh, that's interesting. Why did that happen? No, that's my cereal, Frida! She is. She should rule over everything, but she cannot drink milk. You're get a tummy ache. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I'm sure that cats love milk just because it tastes really yummy, but I don't get how she doesn't realize that the milk that she drinks usually causes her tummy aches. Shakira, actualiza, actualiza. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Okay, there we go. I was just doing the wrong layer. Why are you there? Why are you there? I don't know why. Is it because there's something here? I don't know. Wait, I can just put you below this and it won't matter, right? Then what is this? What? Guys, I'm so confused. Oh, I see. I might be a little bit dumb. I'm lactose intolerant, but I enjoy dairy. Cats are the same. That is true. I mean, people really like dairy. They really like just not following instructions when it comes to dairy. For some reason. Jalay, come here. She went to complain to my dad about me not giving her food. Oh my gosh. I love her, but also she is so bratty. She is the ultimate brat. Like, she is the ultimate brat baby. Feed me more, let it pour. But yeah, so most of the text that I've seen, or most of the entries that I've seen that succeed have their info in Japanese. And as you guys know, I have been taking Japanese classes, but that does not mean that I know Japanese. So I'm gonna try and do like one version with English text and another version in Japanese. I'll try to make it as like understandable as possible. But I'm afraid it might be a little bit hard for little me. I'm just hoping that it's at least like understandable enough. And also I am really upset because you know how I said that I usually don't like check any like the signs for the snow MIKU contest so that I don't get way too influenced? Well, I am a filthy liar because today I checked it and guys, somebody added a front design. They won. They were faster than me. What am I supposed to do now? Guys, I might be washed. Okay. Now, serious things first. I don't know how text layers work here, but hopefully they create like their own. Oh, this is white. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Tips of hair are translucent. So yeah, as you can see, we got a text, but I'm gonna use a font. This is the Homa regular. I am actually going to use one of my fonts that actually works for Japanese as well. I do have some fonts that I uploaded specifically for Japanese text, for specifically for my homework actually. So Yujiboku is actually a no milk for you, Frida. Frida, if you have a sip of this milk, you will have a tummy ache and you will be miserable. So no. No, even if you lick me. Even if you lick me, I will not give you. She's giving me kisses, expecting me to give her the milk. As if I could be bought off that easily. Yoji book was really nice, but maybe we could use like a more cutesy font. The thing is that I have a ton of fonts. I may be a little bit of a font addict. But I do know most of the names of the Japanese fonts. This one is actually Japanese, I think. But there's another one that is actually way cooler. The thing is that for anything that is like this, like details and other types of fonts that you are using for captions, they need to be readable. Like, sure, it's nice if they look cute, but they also need to be readable enough for people to understand them. So let's see. Love Potion. This is line font. Oh, yeah. Lemon Milk. Kaisayopti. I do know that the Japanese, the kanji is really pretty in Kaisayopti, but isn't as nice in English. I may actually go for Yuji Boku. It is just a very nice font. I'll mind it, but I want to see if maybe I can find some that's better. I always recommend if you are looking for any fonts or anything that you want to use for products or for projects, go to Google Fonts. They're free. They're like 100% royalty free. You can separate or you can filter for like language, for types of fonts, styles, etc., etc. It is just a very, very good. A very good resource if you are looking for a ton of fonts. That's how I look for my Japanese fonts, because some Japanese fonts are hiragana only, katakana only, or they only have like a reduced vocabulary, which I get because Japanese has a ton of types that you have to take into account. But it can be very difficult to find one that has like the complete Japanese. A complete Japanese alphabet. Now, tips of hair are translucent. How does that like translate? It should be like kami no. I'm just gonna do like Google Translate at this point because I do not know how to like tips. I know that hair is kami obviously, but I don't know what the tip would be. Kami no kami no. I need the furigana to know if like that's actually Huh? That's not good. Tome. Kaesaki. I wanna make sure that all the words are correct. That's what you gotta do with Google Translate. Like actually break down the kanji to know that if they're okay. You know, if I were okay, Kaesaki. Okay, now what is Tome? God damn it. Huh. So here it's a Kaesaki. Okay, so I guess Google Translate is actually correct with this one. Okay, fine. I'll trust Google Translate this once. There we go. So as you can see, it is like a really pretty font. And if you look at the other ones that there are, so like it's also nice. Kaiseyokti is also Japanese, and look, they're very curved. It's very pretty. There's also Shigoto Memogaki. I don't know which one I find cuter. This one also only has hiragana, as you can see. Cherry Light doesn't have Japanese. Okay, good to know. I think that I'll go for Saruji. You guys have now learned my biggest enemy, which is actually finding a good text color. My biggest enemy. Yeah, so this is like a note. Add a side note for this. I think that 10 is good. There you go. And there we go. Can we change the color to the screen color without having to, what's this? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I wish I could maybe change the color of the text. That would be nice. Also, now I know that they are on a separate layer, so I can just delete this. Tips of hair are translucent. There we go. This one would have like tadpole tail. Tadpole tail. I know that this is like the more like uh boring part of the stream because I'm basically just doing the sign notes, but I hope that you guys don't mind while I finish this. Because as I said before, the quicker that I finish this design and upload it to Pia Pro, the more traction it will get in the long run. Okay, let's see. And just to check and bubble blower. Man. It's so sad that Salu didn't sing this song. It is one of my favorites by Michael Jackson. It's like a a core memory of mine having the Michael Jackson Best Hits DVD, and this is one of them. Like one of the songs that were on the DVD. Okay. I think that I can actually do this myself. I'll do the Japanese first so that I know what I'm talking. So that I know that I'm actually doing them correctly. ベルは帰るが見るみたい。Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. um. Okay, I see. God damn it. It's in Japanese. My baby. By the way, do you guys see Salu's karaoke, like Valentine's Dream karaoke? Because I did, and it was very nice. Okay, okay. Looks like I got it. And now, as for details, I always forget that I have like the hiragana and katakana toggle. Sabi, thank you for the legs. I think that they worked. I don't know if they worked actually. I'm sorry if it didn't work. Let me see. This should be like. And let's see. Sukato. スカートがたくりis it F7 that does the change to yeah です。あ、スカートはがいます。く Me struggling with Google Translate while you guys just look at a blank screen or at the reference. Okay, there we go. I think that this would be it. What do you guys think? And then the title, I do want it to be like a very pretty. Instead, Princess. That's like the. God damn it! It's once again in Japanese. So true. Guys, do you remember True Jackson BP? Because I do, and it was iconic. Fresh and cool is just what you do. Guys, the way that True Jackson shaped my entire clothing style for a while. Wait, this is like a remix? Yeah. No, I want the original. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the remix is like a different thing. God damn it, this isn't it either. No, we only have the club version. This is so sad. Audience. That's so sad. I wish we had so much more like old like Disney Channel openings and stuff and in Spotify, but I guess, you know, copyright and stuff. Now, if only I had like a specialty font that looks sort of like snowy and stuff. That is also a thing about sort of like doing a reference is that you want to make sure that all of the fonts work with the drawing together. Wait, I think that this is cut off. I need to fix that. Whoopsies! Honestly, the problem is that a lot of drawing apps don't really have that much tools for graphic design, which I mean, I guess because it isn't a graphic design app, it's a drawing app, but still. Just because we don't do graphic design often does not mean that we don't deserve like a working text tool or anything. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back to Google Fonts to look for a new font. Wait, no, Hello Font. Yes, Hello Font. That's one of the fonts that I want, like. This remix isn't good. I'm sorry, guys. Roasted. I wanna know what roasted in Japanese is. Huh? Suyakishi. I don't know what that is. Let me just boing boing got get good. See, text tools are not. Wait, Hello Font is supposed to be They lied to me. Hello Font is not a Japanese font. Oh my god. The worst part is that it said that it was a Japanese font. Let's see. Beautiful fonts. Wait, I know. I know one font that has only hiragana. I'm gonna go to Google Fonts just in case. Google Fonts, save me. There's also like cute Japanese fonts website, but since this is for a natural design, I would like to have full rights for the fonts. AK, I don't want to accidentally be sued because I used a font that I do not have the rights to use. Because, again, this is probably going to be used for promotional material and stuff if it does win. Again, not very hopeful, but you know, you gotta hype yourself up, or else who is going to hype you up? You gotta hype yourself up first. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I say Google Fonts is a very good resource, because as you can see, I have already filtered all of Japanese so that I get full Japanese fonts. This one's pretty. I can also do text examples here. So for example, if I want to do Frog Princess, wait, Hime. I'm just gonna do the hiragana because I don't know what the kanji for. See, Kaisei is a very pretty font. Kaisei Decor. Ramparts and Antique. And by the way, you can also use them for the code on your websites for free. This is why I really, really like it. And it actually gives you the code, which is really nice. Ooh, I think that I've got Kaisei Deco here, so I'm just gonna... At least this one has like a lookup thingy, which is better than Medibang's. Medibang's had nothing. Kaisei Deco, there we go. Ooh, look at that. And maybe instead of Hello Font, Yeah, I wanted to have like a pretty font as well. I'll probably use one of the... Oh, what about the Defecto? Yeah, the Defecto's so decorative. But you know, it is really nice that at least we've got the examples of the typography here, because that is something that you don't really get in some other places. And you also have like add font, which is great. So you can actually add font from a file immediately once opening, because on Medibang you had to restart every single time you added a new font so that it would appear on the feed of fonts that you have. Which again, not very convenient. I had to close and open a ton of times just to get everything okay. Love Potion, a classic, but I don't have the rights to that. Kumar one is a free font. That could work. Yeah, once I've got this, I will upload it to Pia Pro, and I'll send you guys a link. I'll pin the link so that you guys can vote for it. Please. I do love the gloss drop regular font, but I don't know if people that have trouble reading will do so good. Epic Cursive is a good font. I got it while I was on the Adobe plan, so technically it is mine. Technically I have the rights to use it. Because I did get it while I had Adobe. Let's just keep it simple, I think. With not like a fully... ornamental font. By the way, do you guys know that I actually transformed my handwriting into a font? It was very nice. It's called Blank Ghost font. That way I can just have it for whenever I need it. It's a little bit outdated. I have changed the way that I write a little bit. I still like it. But I think that I'll go for Kumar one. It sort of has like that little angular feel that you'd get from a... I love my mama. I love my mama. The song is really cute. This was a song for like Mother's Day. Yeah. I hate font work. It's so annoying. Shit. The song is dedicated to my mom. Okay, now I see how it works. Good to know that I could do that before I panicked. I don't know where to put this. God damn it. I think that I'll keep it like this. There we go. I think that this is enough. What do you guys think? Just gonna save it, or else I'll just start having second thoughts. Ah! That is the thing about character design, is that you're always going to have second thoughts. That is just a guarantee. If it loses, I'm drinking a bottle of hot sauce. Yippee! No. Not a bottle of hot sauce. You gotta eat Rice Krispie ketchup. You gotta eat Rice Krispies with ketchup. I'll eat a Rice Krispie with ketchup. No, actually I won't. I'm not gonna subject myself to that. Sorry, Salu. You're a very good friends, but I won't do that. You'll save a copy as a PNG. Okay, and now I am going to show you guys how to sign in for Pia Pro, because you know it is fully Japanese website. But first, fun art. Boom. Boom. Sugie. This means this is Sugie. Oh wait, I had a timeout. I didn't know that Pia Pro had a session timeout. But apparently it does. So I also have the rules on another tab. I don't always have second thoughts when it comes to character design. Well, Ethan, not everybody is that lucky. Not everybody is as lucky as you are. But no, I just need the Yuki kanji without any of that. Yuki Miku. Fuck, I forget that this has different notation stuff. E, A, O, A, O. God damn it. Let me just change up to Spanish again. Like a loser. Yeah, I'm just gonna upload my work. Where are the TX? Boing. And oh my god, you have me. You have Gumir. Wow. Oh, I also gotta do like specific settings for this. There's actually, this context actually has some pretty specific rules that if you don't know Japanese, it could be very, very easy to get disqualified. Now, this is probably why so many people are not able to like participate, or they end up getting disqualified. It's because they cannot read the rules, which again, really sad, because this no MIKU event is promoted to everyone. I do know that English translation can be hard, but at the end of the day, this contest has been held for years. I see. Well, people can have second thoughts for other stuff. 카테고리 비아프로 로키아르 쿠다스. What? Okay, now I do need a translation for this. Oh, okay. Biapro characters. Oh. I do wonder if this is correct though. I'm worried that I might be just saying something stupid and people will make fun of me, but I won't understand it because it's in Japanese. Isn't that just the fear for everything? Dasin no Yuki Kimiko Irasu. Yoroshiku kudasai. Yoroshiku kudasai. Also, I'm gonna apologize for my Japanese as well. You know, you always gotta apologize because yeah, my Japanese is bad. I'm sorry, guys. Chisai. No, wrong. Sai. Kaeru. Wa. Hime. Ni. Arimashita. Yoroshiku. Oh, wait, no, it's yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Wait, no, that is flipping you off. Oh my god, I almost copy and pasted a emoji that is flipping you off. God damn it. Post without a license? No. Unable to change later. Okay, there we go. Post! Post! Ah! Oh god! It's there. It's there. It's done. Is it okay? Is it good? I think that it's good. I don't know what that means. Please help me. Okay. Okay, good. That is okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry for this boring ass stream. I'm just really worried about everything. Also, apparently we're on outbreak, so that's okay, I guess. Pidgey. Where's that at? We posted it. We posted it. We posted it, guys. We posted it. We posted it. We posted it. Oh my god. We posted it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Wait. I'm gonna pin it. Now I'm gonna teach you guys how to actually log into Pia Pro to vote for it. I'm gonna like myself. Where's the gallery? Okay. There we go. While everyone is on outbreak, I'm just gonna like do all of the announcements and stuff, and then I can open the Maybe I shouldn't have streamed. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed. Guys, I posted it. I'm so scared. Okay, now I'm actually going to teach you how to make a Pia Pro account. I promise. I promise. The applicant? Okay, the applicant. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to log out of your account. So this is my account. Very pretty, very nice. I'm gonna log out. Log out. Then, so this is the official website of Pia Pro. Here. So you're gonna go and you're gonna click this button that is called Roguin, or this bunch of kanji that I do not understand. No, actually I do understand. This is new. This is new. This is the Tadashi kanji. So this is for your new account, okay? And then I'm just gonna put like in here we're going to put a username. Pia Pro ID Mata Meru address. Never mind. In here you're gonna upload your email address. So I'm gonna do ghost archive at gmail.com. That is my like archive email account, the one that I use for like free Google Drive services. And then this is going to be like your password. Password. You're gonna click this, which is like I agree to the terms and conditions. Wait, actually you need to click this. I'm sorry. So when you do the login page, boing, you go here, you go to login. In here on the Pia Pro page. Boing. Then you go down and you go this. You click this link. This is for creating a new account. Then you're going to put your mail address here. So blankhead@gmail.com. It's going to be your email address, and you're gonna click this. I'm gonna put Ghost Archive again because I already have a Pia Pro account. Oh, actually, it's Ghost Archived. I just checked. So we're gonna click this with this like terms and conditions. Gotta do this. And then they're gonna send you a link, a verification link. Here, so I just got the verification link on my archive account. Which is this one. So you're just gonna put this over here. And then it's gonna ask you for a username. So I'm gonna do not blanket ghost. Then it's gonna ask for a password. Password 1, password 2. Then this is asking you for nickname. So if you want a nickname or if you don't want a nickname. And then you can choose a little like regular profile picture, or you can upload your own. Boing, boing. And you're gonna have your about, like regular about page. Then you're gonna do your birthday. So this is day. No, never mind. This is year. This is your year of birth. This is your month of birth. And then this is male, this is female, this is prefer not to say. Or, well, not prefer not to say, but more like neither of them. It's sort of like the non-binary in Japan. Because non-binary is very long, so this is what's used for. This is used for regulars fonts. And then you're gonna do complete, and then you're gonna have your Piapro account, so that you can vote for my drawing. Yippee! That is all! Oh my god, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. I'm so nervous, my stomach hurts. Guys, I might be dead. I might die. Yeah, I'm just gonna open my Valentine's Day post and I won't think about it for the rest of the stream. I'll try not to anxiously check every 5 minutes to see if somebody has voted or not. I'll also clip this so that you know how to use the website. Yeah, I'll clip like the whole segment where I teach you guys how to make a Piapro account. But now, Valentine's 2026! We're going to forget everything about Snow MIKU. Because if I try to think about it, my brain will explode and I'll die of nervousness. I am a very nervous, anxious person. You guys know that. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. I will ask my Japanese teacher to correct and maybe add some like extra stuff to my reference, because I do want like the design details to be like properly conveyed. But for now, this is the best that I can do without me exploding into a million pieces. Again, I am very, very nervous. So I will obviously do like a lot of more art to promote this MIKU, because the ton of like traction that you get from fanboats and stuff, you get it from social media, because Piapro is not a very big social media by itself. Usually Piapro is the place where you have like the downloads of the official Vocaloid songs, but those downloads usually are like there. So usually not many people know about Piapro, or at least internationally not many people know about Piapro unless you tell them specifically. And then for the Hatsune Miku, like Snow Miku contest, people usually just wait for the finalists, which is sad, because there's a ton of international entries that are gorgeous, that are absolutely gorgeous. Like, if I go right now to the Snow Miku 2027, thingy, I will see so many gorgeous designs. Hi, Sakunak. Thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Dozy. Yeah. I'm trying to not to like make myself into like a nervous mess because it is really hard. I don't often enter into big contests like this. How you still wanted? What do you mean still wanted? Oh, how am I still wanted? This is actually a beautiful, beautiful drawing by my friend Stefan. When he was doing like Badlands, a Badlands Wild West theme, and he actually drew me and a bunch of our friends as like in most wanted criminals. And somebody who is very scared of my Cupid Ghost version, which I will not name, suggested that they should put me in this version, like the Cupid Ghost costume. So it's not that I'm wanted now. It is more like a homage to the beautiful, beautiful art my friends make. Because the art is very beautiful, you see. No, no, I will not. Because I'm not wanted for anything. This is just fan art. Also, Stefan was very nice and asked permission for my little thingy to be there. So obviously, it's okay. They know that it's like a gag. And they're not gonna look for me. Especially because I'm so cute and adorable. Like, why would you contain such a creature that brings so much joy and happiness into people's lives? So don't worry about it. Nothing will happen to me. I will not allow it. I will not allow it. They'll never catch me. Also, honestly, I am very concerned that you guys are gunning for me to being like tortured. That's very mean and evil. Man, this song is so good. I love it. It's real funny that I learned about this song from a meme, and then I learned about like the name of the song from like old internet dark web gifs. So I knew about the gif before the song, but I didn't know the name of it because of course it traumatized me as a kid, so I didn't like actually know much about it aside from the fact that it traumatized me. But the song is so good. Anyways, do not look up the original GIF. The original GIF is actually kind of fucked up. Like, very big warning. Big warning. Very bad, no good. Internet stuff. I know that my warning will probably encourage more people to do so, but like, I mean, if you saw it and you got traumatized, well, that's on you. I told you not to look up for it. At that point, that's your fault for being a contrarian. If you wanna see what's inside. Spirit girls can never die. I do think that definitely my rendering has sort of leveled up since I transferred to Clip Studio. But it does feel weird because it also feels like I'm rendering at a level that I shouldn't be rendering at. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's also like I may need some time to actually make all of these folds look, I don't know, realistic to my style. Like they actually make sense. It is weird when you sort of have like a jump and improvement on something that you really don't expect to have an improvement on. Goodbye to my... I say goodbye to my own words. She's a no lucky girl who could save her. Angels laughing now, only angels laughing down. I say goodbye to a blackboard. I say goodbye to my own words. She's an unlucky girl who can save her. Angels laughing now. Ethan, thank you so much for your bow. Yippee. Guys, our first official vote. Our first official vote. Let's go. We did it. One vote. One vote. Let's go. I appreciate every single one of your votes. To every single person that has liked and voted so far, I give you all a little forehead kiss and a headband. Yes. Little kisses and headbands, and I'll give you hot chocolate and a cookie. This totally doesn't count as a bribe, does it? I'll never use this account again. It's okay! I still appreciate it. I mean, I have made accounts solely for voting for stuff before. This isn't like uncommon, I think. Obviously, do not like do double votes or anything. That would be mean. But hey, if you wanna like other MIKU, others know MIKU drawings, I 100% endorse it. I have already voted for some entries myself. Because at the end of the day, these kinds of contests, you're basically rescinding all of your rights to be approved, so it's not like I'm gonna get any revenue. I just get like credited for the design, at least as far as I'm aware of. But yeah, with these kinds of like design contests, you don't really get like a monetary prize or anything. It's just for the love of the game, for the love of the MIKU. Not everything translated to English as I signed up. Honestly, that is also really valid because my Japanese is very bare bones, so I also need translations from time to time. But hey, I appreciate it so much. Like really much. A ton. That's very sweet and nice and kind of you. Resistiremos y nadie. Bienvenidos al Club de la Resistencia. Resistiremos y nadie. Nuestra ciencia, bienvenidos al club. Like, they're very, very good Snow MIKU designs. I have voted for a ton. As competitive as I am usually, I think that for art contests, it's best if you, like, don't think of them too seriously, or else you're just gonna eat yourself up in your own like nervousness and worry, and you will never feel satisfied with stuff. Resistiremos y nadie. Resistiremos por amor a nuestra esencia. Bienvenidos al club de la resistencia. Resistiremos y nadie por amor a los sueños. Resistiremos con nuestra esencia. Bienvenidos al club de la resistencia. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Then all I gotta do is delete all this point. Oh wait, I'm missing the shadows from this chain. Yeah, I need to add the shadows of the chain. I know that there's probably a better way to erase this stuff, but I don't know. I like manually erasing. It makes me... It's like very zen, very calm. Sort of like a little like... I don't know how to say, like cooling moment before you go to onto the other section. I like it. Adictorio. Digo yo siento que estaba, yo siento que estaba. Suena wow, contigo suena wow. Que estaba, yo siento que estaba. Contigo suena wow, consigo suena wow. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Of course, I need to add like the patterns of the dress because the dress has specific patterns, but I can do that after I'm done rendering. I can do that in an overlay layer. Yo siento que está wow. Contigo suena wow. Yeah, I don't know if you can now like notice what I was saying about like feeling like I am drawing over an already rendered piece when it is like half done like this. It feels so weird. I wouldn't really create a new design contest for myself. I like myself how I am. I'm very protective of my design. Also, I don't have any favorite Nostalgia Critic songs because none of them stood out to me. Like, I don't really watch Nostalgia Critic for the music, to be honest. Then again, I haven't watched him in a while. So it's not like I would know out of the top of my head. You know, the good thing about doing shading like this in sections is that I am able to color pick for the colors that are similar and then do them later once I know that the shading colors work together well. I love Gumi songs. They're just so iconic. Her voice is so good. I love it so much. I wish more songs of hers were in my range. Oops, I got the words crossed. Yeah, and again, I also really wish there was like a Gumi outfit design contest because she lacks on figures so much. There's barely any Gumi figures, which is so sad because her design is gorgeous. All of her designs are so good and so futuristic and so pretty. And I don't care if people complain about the new design or the new artists that they hired to do the new design because it is so gorgeous. It is still so Gumi. And like, sure, she looks younger, but then again, Gumi was supposed to be like a teenager at the end of the day. So it's not like we're betraying the character. After all, she was made to compete with MIKU. And again, I'm still hoping that maybe one day we'll get like a Gakubo refresh. The problem is that Gat is a neo-Nazi. Well, not a neo-Nazi, but he's definitely supportive of Trump, which is really, really insane. Like my buddy, that's not going to happen. But yeah, he's very controversial. So I don't know if we'll ever get like a new Gakupo release for either Synth B or Vocaloid, but I can still be hopeful, especially because his voice is so good. Come back to me, Gakupo. I miss you. Yeah, it's truly sad how so many people are just like very bigoted and refuse to understand when you explain to them why that's bad. Aye. What else can you do? Like, if they refuse to listen once, then it isn't worth it to, like, continue wasting your breath on them. I see. Ethan, please remember to keep conversations on topic. That is very, very important. Like, I know that you want to advertise someone, but if you're gonna advertise them, either do it in the self promo or do a guide rate redeem. Thank you, Doshi. This is actually, Hugo, which is my flesh Sona's, Cupid's outfit. It was for Valentine's Day. I just missed the date by a little bit. Just a little bit. So don't worry about it. I'm glad you like it. Because obviously Blanket is the superior version. Aw, thank you so much, Dozy. Hmm. Human Frida? There is a Human Frida. It's just that she has only been made, like, during doodles and stuff. There's actually a Human Frida design. It's just that people that are new here haven't seen it. Because that was from a stream from almost a year ago now. I did a design for my birthday stream last year. Oh well, technically birthday week, because I did the celebration for an entire day. Yeah, there is a Human Frida design. And it's very cute. But obviously, regular Frida wins, like, tenfold. There we go. And then I can do a little bit of this. Blanket versus human blanket. No, the universe will explode. Also, how dare you? Obviously, I would win against Hugo. Hugo has all of the fleshy bits that would have made me weak. So obviously, it simply wouldn't have worked. Oh wait, no, wait, also is online. Hugo dies to become Blanket, right? No, Hugo is my human Sona. It's like when furries have like their own furry Sona. Also, why did Just Chill? Wait, no, it was Soltorth. Never mind that. Somebody suggested to make booze out of ketchup, and I gagged. The people in Salu's server are insane and unhinged, and I don't know what to do about it. I feel like I should report it to someone, but I'm sure that Salu would be okay with the ketchup beer, with the ketchup alcohol. Because he's a little bit weird like that. I will definitely indulge them, and that scares me so much. The mission! 50 streams streak, let's go! I do wish that the rewards would scale up for the streaks. I think that 450 points for a 50-day streak is a little bit unfair towards you guys. I feel like you should have more candles. More candles. More candles for everybody. What the fuck? Why am I being hated on? Why can't I be a beautiful ghost in peace without my human Zona outdoing me every single time? My human Zona isn't even that great. Obviously, the blanket is the superior version. It is so obvious. And yet nobody sees it. Nobody sees what's behind the blanket. So true. Actually, no. Blanket is superior, therefore, it should be adored even more. And that is correct and real. Blanket, if you were the human side or blanket side, you would still be liked by me either or. But I am a blanket. This is just a flesh Sona. This was just like a character that was supposed to be an April Fool's gag. I don't know. I don't like how the hair is looking right now. Ugh. You guys don't like me when I'm an anime girl. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm going to start my villain arc. And it'll be all of your faults. It'll be all your fault. You can't. I'm actually evil. Oh, the mission. Yeah, you already know about Hugo because you are like one of the OGs. You're one of the OGs. You're one of the people that have been here since like the very beginning. Or at least very close to the beginning. But some people do not know about Hugo. Some people are still new and fresh and delicious. They still haven't rotted yet. But I'll get their bones one way or another. Now that I have done all the line art in like Snow MIKU and I have done like some line art tests, I do feel like the line art in this drawing is now like just not as good anymore. It's actually pretty messy. And I know that I shouldn't be too hard on myself because this line art was done while I was still learning about the program. But still, it does feel really messy. I might like polish it a little bit more before posting. It can be a little bit difficult. When you have done like a piece, when you are making like multiple pieces and each one takes a different amount of time. So for example, pieces that take a very, very long time, you can start seeing your own like progress when you go back into one of them. Because this piece, I mean, technically we didn't start it very long ago. We started it, I believe, mid-January and stuff. But still, like I'm already starting to see signs that I could do better. Because I have gotten better at the program. Stop it! Oh, Miracle. Thank you for the kiss, Ethan. So true. I am superior, therefore Hugo is inferior, and I win at everything. That is also true. See, there's a hierarchy. Frida's obviously on top of everything and everyone. Then it's me. Then it's you lowly, lowly wisps. Never mind, I'm pretty sure that Frida would put milk above you wisps. I'm so sorry. She's just really addicted. I'm already planning on doing an intervention, actually. She cannot keep getting away with this. Hugo is above the wisps? I don't know. I'll ask Frida about it. Maybe. Hugo does have very long fingies that she can be scritched by. Frida likes that Hugo has long fingies. Six, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are your new addiction? Ba da 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 da. My heart not pretty, baby. Do you like this beat? I made it so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're doing it with me, doing it with me. HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands on body roll, dance it out, you're hot to go. HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch your toes. Hands now, body roll. HOTTOGO, HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. But it hurts my feelings. Saying I'm here again with it. There in a damn hot minute, and baby, do you like the speed? I made it so you sleep with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're doing it with me, doing it with me. HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands on body roll and sit out, you're hot to go. HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands on body roll. HOTTOGO, HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. What's it like to take your number? What's it take to meet you home? Honey, now there's time for supper. I'm hard to go. What's it like to take your number? Son, hurry up and get him supper. Hurry up, I'm time to go. HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. Why would a ghost want to be human? I know! Being a ghost is so much more superior. You don't get sick. You don't have to worry about getting tired. You've got like infinite room to move because you can just go through walls. You don't need to worry about taxes. I mean, there are ghost taxes, but that's a different story. You can play funny pranks on people. You can also possess and kill your enemies. I mean, don't do that, but I mean, if you wanted to, that is an option. So long as you can interact with the physical world, it is a very existence. Yeah! I mean, I am a blanket ghost, so I can interact with it. I just have to be careful because my blanket is 100% cotton with like 3 million thread count, so I gotta be careful. It is very delicate. Very fancy, too. Y yo sé que tal vez tú nunca escuches mi canción, yo sé. Y yo sé que tal vez Flammable Ghost, ¡no! Robándote en mi inspiración, mientras siga viendo tu cara en la cara de la luna, mientras siga escuchando tu voz entre las olas, entre la espuma. Mientras tenga que cambiar la radio de estación porque cada canción me hable de ti, de ti, de ti, me hable de ti. No se me esconde. Promesa sin cumplir. Una canción, otra canción, no sé por qué se esconde. Yo ya no sé lo que se esconde. Y yo sé que tal vez tú nunca escuches mi canción, yo sé. Y yo sé que tal vez te siga usando aquí. robándote mi inspiración mientras siga viendo tu cara en la cara de la luna, mientras siga escuchando tu voz entre las olas. Don't ghosts have their own illnesses, license lander. I am invincible. I am all powerful. And you should remember that. Anyone who says otherwise is actually a liar and doesn't know what they're talking about. God damn it, I accidentally opened Medibang. Cambia la radio de estación. Emocioname de ti, de ti, de ti. Me seguiré buscando, seguiré explorando. Tal vez de ti, tal vez de mí. La inspiración a esta canción. Mientras siga viendo tu cara en la cara de la luna, mientras siga escuchando tu voz entre las olas, entre la espuma. Mientras tenga que cambiar la radio de estación porque cada canción me hable de ti, de ti, de ti. Ay, mientras siga viendo tu cara en la cara de la luna, mientras siga escuchando tu voz entre las olas, entre la espuma. Mientras tenga que cambiar la radio de estación porque cada canción me hable de ti, de ti, de ti, me hable de ti. Me hable de ti, ay, de ti. Me hable de ti, ay, ay, ay. Sparkle water flows up into the sky. And the embers me dancing in the sea breeze. Your eyes are sapphires. Messages inside my heart-shaped bottle, poem at 1,000 words, endless desires. 1, 2, 3, follow me, adelante. 4, 5, 6, atrás, take my hand, sing and sing. When you get to where we spin and spin, forget your identity, step on my shoulders. Do you see the new lovely, lonely, empty, heavenly world? Da 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 da. Captivating, mesmerizing, fascinating utopia. Yeah, 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 yeah. Set your snaps, age of discovery. Dodge speed into your dreams. Tell past cannons, Jasper shells, amethyst. Spaceship shoes into the sky. Okay, I don't know. This hand shading feels weird to me, but I don't know how to fix it. Centrite rod, the cross side, la 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 la. Tiger side shade, Bsky, Shrinking twilight, stars shall never die. Iconic song, to be honest. I wish it had a music video. Does it have a music video? Does this song have a music video? I never said that ghosts have illnesses. I said that you cannot get ill. Bum 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 bum. I said that we get cursed. It's very different. No, it doesn't have a music video. God damn it. It does have like a dance cover, but no official music video, unfortunately. Well, they are the Ghostbusters. They bust ghosts. That is their job. If they didn't bust a ghost, then that would be bad for their career. But why would they bust me? I have done nothing wrong. I am cute and adorable and amazing. They might just bust you for 50,000 coffee beans. Actually, for 50,001. The reward is a little bit too low for them, unfortunately. So they won't do it. Because then they know that I would do nothing wrong. I never do anything wrong in my life. I think that I will be ending stream early today though, because I do have to like promo my Hatsune Miku, my Snow Miku posts, and obviously doing a stream where I'm just focused on writing all of the promo posts is going to be really boring. But hey, if it makes you feel better, I will be on Saturday on a D&D. Well, not a D&D, but a collab, a DTRPG collab on Geo's channel. I'll be with Rick and which more awesome people that elude my mind right now. But yeah, you'll have extra ghost. You'll have extra ghost today. Como un faro vislumbra un presagio, como una flor alientas mi fervor. Turquesa menina, turquesa divina, con rizos que encantan y admiran mi alma. What will you be playing? We'll be playing Call of Cthulhu. I have never played or seen anything about Call of Cthulhu, so I don't know what it's about. But I'm sure that it'll be cool. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I've never played any sort of game like that before. So I'm just gonna see who is live and we'll raid out to them. Yeah. Let's see who is online out of my friends. We've got Flopsy, who is playing in the Minecraft server. We've got Maple. I haven't raided out to Maple in such a long time because we have not been able to, since his schedule and my schedule are quite literally the same. But yeah, we'll raid out the Maple. Yeah. Rip your character sanity. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be super awesome and cool and I'll make out with Cthulhu or something. You never know. You never know what my character might be into. Turquesa menina, turquesa divina, con rizos que encantan y enredan mi alma, turquesa menina, turquesa de amor, qué lindo es cantar para ti. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I will be hydrating. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Turquesa menina, turquesa de amor, qué lindo es cantar para ti. Alrighty, let's put up our back screen and start the raid countdown. What the hell is he watching? Oh, he's watching the Draco Malfoy. He's watching the Draco Malfoy trend for the Lunar Year. It's so funny. But yeah, Maple is a dear friend of us, of the chat. He's super cool and awesome, and he makes really, really cool art. Right now, he's watching the meme about like Draco Malfoy, but I'm sure that he'll come back to art eventually. Yeah, he'll do that eventually. But thank you guys so much for coming in. No ads. I'll see you guys on... Oh my god. No! Wait! No! Why is everything going back? Why is everything evil? Oh my god. What the hell is happening? Either way, okay, now the countdown starts again. What the hell? Draco Malfoy, Year of the Horse meme? Yeah, that one. He's watching that. Yeah, we're gonna raid out to him. And oh my god, we already raided. Bye! Bye. Have fun, guys. Hi, have fun. Bye.